Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to do another video, but I didn't want to do another makeup tutorial and I was confused and didn't know what to do. So basically what's sitting in front of me are my to-goes that have been with me for years and years, or new things that I'm really attached to, and it's anything from skincare to makeup to brushes to a perfume. And yeah, I just wanted to go over all these with you and share them with you. So I'll start with the skincare. The first item is my rose water from Badescu, and it's a facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. This is something that I use twice a day. Pretty addicted to it, so I usually use it in the morning when I wash my face. I spray my face before putting anything on, and at night after I wash my face, I spray my face before I put my skincare stuff on. I really love this and I'm so addicted. I have this at my house. I have a mini version in my gym bag for when I go to the gym, and I have another one in my purse. So yeah, this is a great buy if you're interested. The next product is these Tarte Fresh Eye Maracuja waterproof eye makeup remover wipes. I was first using the Neutrogena ones with the light blue packaging on them, and they were really good, but then I got introduced to these little guys and have been loving them. They're pretty much anyone with dry skin pretty much needs one with the oil in it, because all the other ones that you can get like at, I don't know, I've bought some from like a Trader Joe's or something like that, and it just like literally peels all the oils out of my skin, where these, they clean your skin, they cleanse your skin, but at the same time they're putting in oils like the Maracuja oil, for instance, this one. These are really good, and small packaging, so they're great for traveling. The next product is the Glam Glow SuperMud Clearing Treatment. This little guy right here that everybody keeps raving about. It took me a long time to purchase this because this is the size, I don't know if you guys can tell the size of this bottle, but this thing is friggin' tiny as heck. And expensive. So it took me a long time to actually go out and buy it because I didn't want to spend the money for it. But as soon as I did, and I used it, it was pretty much amazeballs. So I paid it, and I actually took a picture before, and I paid attention obviously in my T-zone with where my pores are. I took a picture, I used this, which I believe it's like 10 minutes or something like that. Doesn't even say, but I think it's only a 10-minute mask. I washed it off, and then I looked and compared to what I was looking at after the mask to the picture, and it was like literally instant results. It was really crazy. So I learned that I can actually use this as spot treatments too. So normally I only use it like in my T-zone, and it literally sucks everything out. It's crazy amazing. So, and I'm not just saying that just to say it, I bought this myself, nobody gave it to me, and I will go ahead and repurchase it once it's finished. Speaking of, I'm pretty much down to the bottom, so I have to go back and buy some. The next product is this Murad Intensive Wrinkle Reducer for Eyes. I am a freak for any skincare products, and the older I get, the more I am, especially for wrinkle reducers. So this is the one I use for the nighttime. I have another one that I use for the daytime, which I don't have it on me now. But this one I love. I always use every single night. I can't go without an eye cream. And let's see what it says. It's with during self reform, whatever the heck. So it's supposed to help reduce the fine lines around your eyes with the crow's feet and all of that. And I've honestly been seeing such great results. I think I've been using this for 3 or 4 months, I want to say. And yeah, I've been seeing less lines, or I don't know if they've been like getting filled in, but I don't know. This thing is like a miracle worker. And moving on, my primer, which I have been loving, because if you've been watching my little, I think I have 4 videos up now, you know that I have major dry skin, is the Too Faced Can't even see this. The Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer with coconut water, electrolytes, and probiotics. This stuff is great for people with dry skin because it literally like replenishes all your oils. And it's not, to me, it's not much of a primer, but it literally is more nourishing for me. So that's more important to me. Sometimes I use a primer on top of this, like a silicone based one. Sometimes I don't. So it kind of just depends on the day, but this has been my go-to primer. And I think it's like up to here. So I think I'm going to be making a dent in my wallet pretty soon at Sephora. Next product, moving into makeup, my go-to foundation, which probably isn't good, has been the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. This is the color in the color 5.25, which is my darker shade for like summertime. I have the shade 5, which is actually, I think is a huge jump. Like this one looks really, really dark. Actually, let me get it. Wait, it's actually right here. I don't know if you guys can see the difference. This is 5, this is 5.25, and I think that is like a huge jump in color. You might not be able to see that, but this is by far the best foundation I have. Obviously, it's better than any drugstore foundation, and if you're willing to spend this kind of money on it, it's definitely worth it. But then you kind of don't want to go to anything else. So if you do, just be warned that it's going to be hard to replace it, because I've been trying to find something else and I cannot. And the next product is my concealer. The concealer that I have been loving after my MAC Pro Longwear concealer, which I could not replace forever, is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and my color is Custard. You would think I would know all my colors and shades and all that by now, but I don't. Love this stuff. Awesome coverage, love the texture, so easy to blend. Either blend it with your finger or with a beauty blender, and it does an amazing job. Love this stuff. And the next item I want to talk about are the Anastasia Single Shadows. These are placed in this super cute silver Z palette. I think I posted a picture on Instagram about it. But anywho, these shadows are literally, this whole thing is my go-to palette on a daily basis. I'm grabbing one of these colors like literally every single day. Obviously, it's mostly in the neutral section because I'm just a neutral person. But there's days where I get into these crazier, darker shadows, but these are amazing. I won't get too much into them because I'm pretty sure you guys know all about them from everybody else. The next product is my blush. So I have a story with this one. I went to Sephora one day and I bought God knows what a couple years ago, and they're like, hey, do you want to get whatever with all your points? And I said, okay, yeah, sure, what do you got? And I looked at the products and I was like, hey, let me try that Kat Von D blush. It looks really nice, I'll just try it. And I came home and I literally used that every single day until there was nothing left. So that was the first time I used my Sephora points for something that I ended up repurchasing the actual big product for. So this is the Kat Von D blush in Bellisima. It's a beautiful corally, like a light coral, and I just feel like it goes with everything and anything. It's so pretty, and I swear I feel like I've been using this so much and it's like not going anywhere. And this thing is pretty big compared to other blushes I've bought in the past. But yeah, this is the Kat Von D blush in Bellisima. The next product is the Smashbox Bronze Light Skin Perfector Bronzer. This actually, let me show you before I open it. It looks like this, and as you can see, I already hit pan right there. But this stuff I actually got from the makeup school I attended, which was Lilith, Makeup by Lilith. She is amazing, by the way. If you're thinking of taking a class, that's where to go. Give her a call. But anywho, this was one of the items that was in the kit, and I've been using it ever since. Like anywhere with a big brush. I'll show you actually the brush I use with this later on, but just to not to do defining with it, but just to like warm up my face literally on a daily basis. If I'm doing a no makeup look, I always use this anyways. And then after that would be my highlighter. My highlighter, I'm not crazy with highlighters. Not saying I'm not crazy with highlighters. I don't like highlighters that are like bam in your face, like crazy bling bling beaming off of your cheek. So that having said, my favorite one has been the Girlactik Face Glow in Natural. It is the most natural highlighter I have ever seen or ever used. In pictures, it's perfect for brides that don't like to get all like crazy with their makeup, but it's so beautiful. I don't know if you can see that. It's so pretty. So that has been my everyday highlighter. And then my next product is a little shout out to my famous velour lashes in, which one are these? The Wispy Sweet Nothings. I don't know if you could see what these puppies look like, but I'm all about the wispies. Wispy me any kind of lash and I love them. Today I think I have on, oh my gosh, I have no idea, but they're wispies as well. So yeah, these are the velour Wispy Sweet Nothings that I just love. They're not too dramatic, they're just perfect. I think they look pretty natural. And I always apply these with my most favorite glue. You guys have been seeing me, this is like me such a mess of this bottle. This is the Thrive Causemetics Lash Adhesive. To me, well, I will say this, it's equivalent to, it was equivalent to the House of Lashes glue. I was addicted to that one. I purchased a bottle from House of Lashes and then I repurchased it again. And then my second bottle, I don't know if they changed their formula, I don't know what happened, but it's not the same. It doesn't stick to my lashes. I even wrote to them and told them that. They said maybe something changed, like the chemicals changed with the shipping and the weather and God knows what, so they sent me another one and it was exactly the same. So I literally have 2 House of Lash bottles, lash adhesives just sitting there and I'm not even touching them. So then I was introduced to this little company, which is awesome. They're a non-profit and it's pretty much any, oh my gosh, what am I trying to say? All the proceeds, I'm sorry, all the proceeds go to women going through cancer treatment. So you can either purchase lashes, which I believe they have 3 lashes right now that are out. You can purchase the lash adhesive, or you can go ahead and donate money, which goes towards those women. So if you're interested in donating or if you're interested in reading more about the company, then I will go ahead and list the link down below, which I've been doing in every single one of my videos. But if you're interested, check them out. They're awesome. The next one, which I definitely cannot live without, is my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in dark brown. If I don't fill in my eyebrows, I look like I'm crazy. So I have one in my makeup bag and one in my purse. So yeah, I don't know what else to say about this because it's pretty much what it is. Love this guy. Another one is, I should have, I guess, mentioned this one before, but what I apply my foundation with, I'm pretty sure you know what I'm gonna say, but are these little guys. This is a used one, a nasty old used one, which kind of has some water in it still from this morning. And this is a new one with no water in it. You can kind of see a difference. Anyway, so when you purchase them, they should look like this. When you fill them up with water and drench all the water out, they get all big and bulky like this, which is how you're supposed to use them. But these are the most flawless finish in putting on your foundation. I use it for my concealer too. It's just the most perfect thing. I know it absorbs a lot of the product, but to me it's kind of the whole process that goes with it to make it look more natural. The only thing I don't like is having to squeeze it and mold it to get in the inner corners of your eye, which I know they have those new little mini green ones, but I don't know, those new mini green ones seem like they're way too small and I'm just gonna be like, what's the point of that stupid thing? But anyways, I love these guys and will always be purchasing more of these. Now let's get into brushes. So I had mentioned about the Smashbox, and what I apply this with is this brush, which has no name, which is from Morphe Brushes. But it's an awesome, just big fluffy brush. And I just, you know, brush it along my cheekbones and around my face and underneath, around my neck. And pretty much use this every single day. Love this little guy. The next one is this Sigma Tapered Highlighter F35 brush. I don't know if you can see that. It's like in a dome shape. And I always use this to set my under eye concealer. I've been using this for years now. I actually do it under my eyes and then on my T-zone. Love this one. The next brush is the Sigma Tapered Blending E40 brush. Can you see that? Awesome brush to have. It's like, if you say you don't know how to blend, just get this guy. He will do all the work for you. All you do is do this and bam, you're blended. Like, it's the best one ever. Next brush is the Morphe M433 brush, which looks like this. If you can see it when I turn it, it's like a flat brush. Awesome for the crease area, especially if you're trying to define the crease. Oh my gosh, I have to sneeze. Excuse me. Okay, yes, what was I saying? Yes, it's awesome for the crease, and yeah, I love it. And I know Sigma has one similar to it, but I have the Morphe one and I love this little guy. The last brush is the Sigma Eye Shading E55 brush. I got the little guy. I have the bigger version of it, but I just have this one. And that's pretty much what I use every single day to pack on my eyelid with any color. It does an awesome packing job. And then lips. I've just been recently getting more into colors because I don't have lips, so I just automatically just put lip gloss on and move on with my day. But I've realized that I can, everybody does the whole, you know, drawing outside of the lines, make them look a little bigger or whatever. So I've been attempting that, been liking it, and my go-to combo has been the MAC lip liner in Soar. Sold out thanks to Kylie Jenner, but whatever, I got mine. And combining that with Girlactik's lip paint in Starlet. This is like the perfect combo ever, and I love this color combo. Anywho, perfect combo for my lips. Let's see. The last product, I think I'm pretty much done. But the last product I wanted to share with you guys is this little guy. I know, nothing having to do with makeup, but it's the Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet perfume. It is such the most amazing perfume smell ever. I'm very picky with my perfumes, and I don't usually buy the big ones because I get sick of scents very quick. So if I buy something, it's like this big because next week I'm already going to move on to my next one. So the one before this was a Gucci Guilty, which is amazing. I actually still have that one over there somewhere. But I haven't gotten sick of this one. I mean, I've had it for like a couple of months. I don't know if you can see, I've used some of it, but I love this one. I try to like find other ones and I'm like, no, I'm gonna go back to little Miss Dior over here. So that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any suggestions on other items I should try out or anything like that, let me know. I'm always up for trying out new items and testing them out, reviewing them. Yeah, that's about it. So thanks again for watching. Love you guys. Bye.